How's it going today here at Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair? As I'm sure you can tell, it is wet outside because it was just raining. So, we are working on a 2009 Chevrolet Avalanche. And we do see that we've got the transfer case leaking a little bit. Seems to be that the skid plate is a little coated in oil, so that's something that we're potentially going to be investigating further. Transmission looks a little damp, but not too bad. If we go up to the engine, we can see that it has got oil on it. I don't know how it's the best way. There we go. Okay. We can see oil on the engine and transmission. And then we can move forward and we can see that that oil continues on potentially from the front differential. But until these skid plates are all removed, it's going to be kind of hard to tell. The front shocks look like they could be replaced. They are seemingly leaking. You can see the bottom there. Could be just rust though. It's kind of hard to tell. The suspension, ball joints, upper control arms on the driver's side look new. Lower control arm here looks pretty new. Ball joint looks new. Upper looks old on this side. The brakes all the way around look fantastic. Tires all the way around look fantastic. Rear axle looks good. This truck looks like it might tow a bit, so maybe some new rear springs that are a little bit stiffer could be a nice little add-on, but not needed. The reason why we are here today is because of, no, that's just, I believe that's broken, but I don't know that the air filter is necessarily bad. We haven't checked it yet. We got a crack on the serpentine belt, but the reason why we're here, as I digress, is cylinder number 1 has a misfire, and the customer stated that it was knocking pretty bad, but we ran the engine and it's not knocking. And what that tells me is that the AFM or the DOD is not working on cylinder number 1, or it has collapsed. And we were able to mostly verify that, and it's not going to be a for sure thing until we get the cylinder head off, because you have to get the cylinder head off to do the DOD lifter, so we'll find out then. But I would say that the AFM lifter on cylinder number 1 is mostly collapsed, it's mostly dead. And we were checking this by checking the compression on all the cylinders versus this cylinder, and this cylinder is at 30 psi, everything else is at 150. So this cylinder is not working properly. So we're going to get the intake off, we're going to get the heads off, we're going to get those lifters looked at, but I would say at 140,000, as I believe what this is at right now, 160, and it's never had AFM lifters, it's about time. Other thing that we're going to mention is the very back on the manifold, one of those studs is broken off, but the heads are coming off, so that's not going to be an issue because it's going to get done anyways. We do have an oil leak coming from the valve covers. The customer would like the updated aluminum valve covers put on, so we're going to get one more because they have one already. But those valve covers, that leak is going to get fixed, and you can see that leak goes all the way down to the bottom of the engine, so that could be contributing to the oil on the bottom of the oil pan. I would say that the valley is also potentially leaking. You can kind of see it right there. It's pretty soaked, but it could be from the valve covers. I don't think this one's from the valve covers. I think this one's the valley pan gasket's probably leaking on there. But that's what we found so far. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair.